Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Nelson here with ButlerTV and we're back with another video. Today, we are talking about how to create and finalize an LLC. So a lot of y'all was in the comments talking about like, how do you start an LLC? How do you do it? Where do you go? What website you go to? Well, I'm about to show y'all that. I'm telling y'all, it's the most simplest thing you could do. You only need a few things. All you're gonna need is your cell phone. Yeah, like I said, a few things. That's the only thing you need. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show y'all to do it on my cell phone. You're gonna see me do the screen record and follow along with me, all right? All right, let's get started. All right, y'all, here we are sitting here on Google, about to go ahead and find out how to get an LLC. As you see, I already typed it in, small business license in Georgia. Scroll down, don't worry about this. Like there's several ways to get a LLC. Some are different informations like, there are different organizations like Zen Business or LegalZoom, which they come with their own benefits, but they cost more. So it all depends on what you want. You know, some people even have agents kind of working for you through that. But we're just gonna go straight, just basic LLC in Georgia. All right. Scroll all the way down to register a new business in Georgia. This is where it is, the Department of Revenue. This is where everything's at. You know, this is specifically for Georgia. I don't know how it is in your state, but I'm pretty sure if you find Google the same search, they're gonna take you to wherever they need to take you at. Start a new business in Georgia? Well, yes I am, so let's get started. All right, what you need to know. You can go through this, find out all the information they got. They talk about specific business information, business structure, EIN number, which you will need. You will need EIN number if you want any type of tax benefits or anything to come with a business. So there's several different things. You'll go through all that on your time because I already been through this. All right, then you're gonna go straight to TC Georgia Secretary of State, right under business structure. Click that link. See corporations, latest corporation news, all this stuff. All this stuff that doesn't even really matter. You're gonna go straight down to file online. This is where it's at. The ecorp.sos.georgia.gov. You can type that link straight in if you want to just skip straight to that. That's also doable. So you'll go click online services because you're doing this online. You can do it by mail, but that's gonna be a $10 fee, at least in Georgia. Why do you do that when you know you got the comfort from your own home? All right, before continuing, please ensure eCourse system only open. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. All right, this is where you go in and you register and create a user account. And you're gonna click your name, middle name, address, city, all the stuff you gotta do. Now, I've already done my account, so I'm just gonna go straight into mine and log in. And I actually recently changed it, so I'm not trying to change it again. I don't wanna be locked out or something. I don't know what their security measures is. Here's my username and password. All right, so we're here on Georgia Corporate Division. This is where you find all the things you need to do. Create, you'll go down to create or register a business. I'm creating a new domestic business. Business type, domestic limited liability company. Requested business name. I'm gonna go with Pretty Patties. This is my business name, requested business name. Now, this is where you put in your second choices of business and third choice because Pretty Patties might already be taken. So in case you need to do that, you're gonna do specifically, you're gonna say Pretty Patties LLC. You can make it even more specific by doing L.C, you know what I'm saying? Or in case you want to switch up the name completely, you go Pretty Patties under the C. Anything to make your name different. Like I said, someone might already have it. If someone have it, but then you just gotta switch it up a bit. I did it for my business, Impact Visuals. It was originally called Impact Media, but it was already taken. So I had to switch it to Impact Visuals, and that's the one that was available, and they gave it to me. Which I actually like Impact Visuals better. It's actually grew on me. We do not have approval document, not yet. No records views, NISCS code, we don't have that either. Formation state, Georgia, and the address. I'm gonna put my old address that I no longer live at. Then you put the email address, all the things you do, your actual first name, which would be Robert. I guess Robert, that would be SpongeBob's first name. Robert SquarePants, middle name, wherever it could be. City, Optional provisions. Yeah, you don't need to because it's optional. And then you just have the signature. And then after that, you're gonna click continue, which I won't do this just yet because I don't want this actually on my things. Then it's gonna have a review. As you can see, it's gonna review, and then it's gonna be a payment. So because I'm not showing you all that, you guys basically get the point of it. The payment will be $100 even. You spend $100, boom, you got your LLC. Actually, you don't have your LLC. You paid $100, and then you have to wait. The wait could take a week, 2 weeks, well, sometimes 3 weeks. When I was applying for my second LLC, which is for my cash box for my ATM business, that took about 3 weeks. It took a little bit of a minute. So however long it takes is how long it's gonna take. That's the hard part of it. But once you do it, they'll let you know that yes, this first name that you chose worked, or if not, you have to go with the second name and say, okay, they didn't have the first name, but the second name, your second choice, that worked. So whatever they give you, that's what it is. You just gotta wait for that email. So after you do that, that's when you apply for your EIN number. And your EIN number is what you're gonna need to get the tax, apply for a business credit card, business debit card, all that stuff. That EIN number is like a social security number for your business. So that's very important. And you can find that in that same link. There's also a little bit of wait, but I don't think it's as long as the LLC because they're not checking for names. After that, you're good. You get your address. They're sending you things in the mail with your EIN number, your everything like that, all your tax stuff that you need to do. And then you're set. The hardest thing about creating an LLC is creating the LLC, which is actually telling you that I'm gonna create an LLC, I'm gonna spend $100, and I'm gonna claim this business. Because once you do that, you gotta keep it strong. Otherwise, you just wasted $100. That's when you put in the work, make your website, pay the people to make your website, make your logo, make your business cards. I do logos and I do business cards. Hit me up. Just make sure you stay serious about what you do. All right, you gotta stay committed because your work, when you're doing a business, your work don't end at 8 to 5. You don't do 40 hours. You spend 80 hours, 100 hours plus, however you need to do to create your business. And it's hard. It's hard to stay disciplined. And even me, I have trouble with it. I gotta make sure I stay disciplined with my 2 LLCs. But that's all worth it at the end. So LLC has all benefits. When the country finds out that you are a business, that means you are a benefit to the country. You are an asset to the country. You personally are a liability. You know, you spend money and you ask for loans, ask for debt. You know, you're a liability. But as a business, you are an asset. Jeff Bezos, his business is an asset. That's why he was able to pay less taxes than you, because his asset brought in people and employees. His business employs thousands, millions of people. I don't know about millions, but a lot of people. So the country benefits from his business. Now, if you don't like that, you're gonna have to create your own. Create your own business, be an asset to the country, and then you get your benefits. You get a business credit card, which you could max out completely, and it doesn't affect your personal credit score. Since that's for a business, you can write them off your taxes because that's what it's used for. Even if you're going to gas, you know, you're like, all right, let me pay this for my business credit card. This gas to the location was for my business. Write that off your taxes. Like, come on. There's so many things you do. Once they find out you're a business, there's so many loopholes, so many ways you get away with paying things on your taxes, or even just when it comes to getting loans or credit, you know, business credit. It's so beneficial. Don't sleep on it, y'all. An LLC is important. I feel like everyone should have an LLC or a business that they should be starting. Even if you're still working full time, just at least get started. And then afterwards, take your time and focus on it and make sure it actually grow to like a legitimate business. So this is Nelson with ButlerTV. It's amazing to have y'all come in, tune in. Please like, share, subscribe, and please, I'm telling y'all, it really helps. Our YouTube's growing and we appreciate what y'all doing. If you have any questions, please write in the comments, or suggestions, please also write in the comments. We really appreciate all the activity and we only plan to grow from here. The next video we post, we'll have y'all catching up to see how the vending machine is doing, all right? Because there were some problems more recently. But yeah, keep tuning in. Keep tuning in with ButlerTV. Hit that little bell button. Make sure y'all get notifications, man. And keep growing. Create that passive income because we all need to become rich one day. Y'all be good. Stay strong. And see y'all in the next video.